Daniel Miller is the president of the Texas Nationalist Movement. Daniel, good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Steve.
And one of the driving factors pushing people towards the Texit referendum, which will likely happen next year, is the fact that the border is overrun. Martha's Vineyard, elitist playground for the uber wealthy, uber far left, can't handle 50. Oh, we've got a housing crisis. You've got 11,000 giant summer houses sitting empty after Labor Day, but they can't find a place for 50 people. You get 2,000 a day in the Rio Grande sector alone, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I guess we should start a GoFundMe and say we're all Martha's Vineyard now. I mean, it's, look, and I would like to partially take some credit for what happened in Martha's Vineyard, because 12 years ago, Steve, we actually had private donors line up, and we announced to the public that we would be offering free bus tickets to Washington, D.C. for any interdicted illegal alien that would like to go. And that was primarily as a protest for Obama's alien transfer and exit program. I like to think that Greg Abbott dug through the archives on our website, saw it, decided it was not a bad idea, and decided to do it. But look, we're sort of beyond this stunting, right? I mean, we're inarguably in an invasion. And this invasion
well, we certainly are. I mean, if you go back to Obama, I'll use that for just a moment here, Daniel,
sure.
And that is, John Jay said, and he was the DHS secretary then, during Obama's tenure, the number of illegals coming into the country was about 300,000. A bad year was 400,000 per year. That many illegals are coming across the southern border in 6 and 8 weeks now, all the time. More than 2.2 million so far this year. It is off the charts. And yet, they still tell us there's 11 million illegals in America. Really? Funny how that number just never moves. We get 2 million a year and the number just never moves. So that's one of the driving forces behind Texas saying, listen, it's time that we leave the union. But I've got to ask you, Daniel, why does the governor of Texas, why does Governor Abbott not declare an invasion and get serious? Because it's going to happen next door. Kari Lake's going to do it. Well, down the street there in Arizona. She's going to do it when she gets elected, and she will. She's up in the polls now by 5. Why won't Governor Abbott declare an invasion, which everybody can see it is, including, 31 counties in Texas now?
Yeah, the counties are starting to rack up, and honestly, what you just said may be the motivation for Greg Abbott to finally do what we've all been crying out for him to do for a very long time now. And that is Kari Lake's poll numbers. Look, we cannot escape the fact that our governor is motivated primarily by 2 factors. Number one, it's poll numbers, and number 2, it's what his donors want.